In the middle of nowhere, Japan, there is a hospital. The patients there don't have any illnesses or diseases, but are instead just weak. The staff conduct regular physical tests on the patients to measure their strength, and only the strongest are allowed to be discharged. However, it will surprise you to know that the weakest patient does 500 push-ups a day. This is the world of LiLi-Men. In case you haven't noticed, there is something weird going on in this hospital. Let's take a look at the physical tests I mentioned. The first test is normal enough. It is a strength test, where the patient must resist the pressing force of mechanical plates moving in to crush him. The force is immense. Even doing 500 push-ups a day won't give you enough strength to pass. This is where things get weird. The second test is the bone lengthening test. A machine stretches your body to its limits, and the only way to avoid being pulled apart is by extending your bones. How is a human supposed to do that? We'll find out later. The next test is the blood hardening test, where the patient needs to harden the blood in their body to prevent being pierced by spikes. The patients undergo brutal examinations without any rest in between. At least they get a painkiller at the end. The story gets weirder when the patients who pass the test start seeing strange tumors growing on their abdomen. Not long after, they get discharged. Some time passes, and the protagonist, Nido, follows one of the nurses into a room off limits to the patient. This is where he discovers what happens when you pass the test. You get turned into an egg. In the world of LiLi-Men, there are monsters called succubi. They look like normal humans but are incapable of reproduction on their own. They plant their young into a human host, which will devour the cells of the human until it is ready to emerge. And of course, the stronger the human, the stronger the child. The purpose of this facility is likely to find humans with special abilities, so these abilities can be passed down to the succubi offspring. All this happens in just the first chapter of the manga, which I highly recommend. If you love Chainsaw Man, you'll definitely love this manga, since it is practically a copy of it. So that's all I have to say for the LiLi-Men manga. Thank you all for watching till the end. If you're new, make sure to like and subscribe. Bye.